few minutes ago, Bridget walked in on us. Now, what if that had been you and Deacon in bed?
Brooke, that would never happen.
Oh, why? Because you're so careful you never take any risks? You let him go to your ultrasound. One tabloid photographer snaps a picture. How do you explain that, huh? Bridget is a very, very smart girl. The only reason she hasn't figured this whole thing out is because she trusts you both completely. And every time you are alone with this man, you betray that trust.
Brooke, this guy is messing with your head.
No, I am saying what you already know. You just haven't had the strength to act on it. And I understand you're in love. Your emotions take hold. But Brooke, you have got to fight it. Unless you want to lose your daughter. And I know you don't want that. Brooke, you've got to make a decision. Once and for all. Bridget or Deacon. You can't have them both.
Come in. You're late. You know I don't tolerate that in a servant. And furthermore, you're out of uniform. Well, it's fortunate that I have a spare here. So, put it on.
No, Sally, I played the game once. I'm not going to do it again.
Well, maybe you would prefer me to contact Eric and go and have a meeting with him and discuss family secrets, hmm?
No, I wouldn't prefer that. But if you're going to do it, I don't see how I can stop you.
You think I'm bluffing?
I'm sure that you're not.
Well, that's good. Because you'd be wrong if you did. I know what you're thinking, though. You're thinking that because we shared a quiet little moment in Macy's room, and we shared talking about grief together, that somehow you are not going to have to honor our agreement, that you're off the hook.
No, I can see you're even angrier.
You got that right.
But what good is this doing you? It's just alienating you from everyone. You're filled with grief and anger, and you're lonely. You're just running in circles.
What, are you going to try and analyze me now like some Freudian psychiatrist? You got a lot of nerve. You got problems of your own in that department, lady. And furthermore, they are going to get worse after I talk to Eric, okay? Oh, listen, maybe I shall just bypass that step altogether and go straight to the tabloids. What'll that do to your life?
More importantly, what'll it do to yours?
Is that some kind of threat? Nothing will change for me.
My point exactly. Nothing will change for you. All of the anger and the rage and the grief is going to be right here.
You don't know anything about rage, and you won't either until someone like me comes along and knocks you off that pedestal you're perched on.
It isn't going to give you one moment of satisfaction. Believe me, it isn't. Because I am not the person that took Macy away from you.
You say you're not responsible for my loss?
I feel this loss. I feel the same loss almost as you do. My family does. We all do. We loved Macy.
Even Thorne?
Yes, even Thorne. He loved her, and I know you don't want to believe that, but it's true. He still loves her. If she'd lived, I honestly believe in my heart that they would have worked things out. They would have been starting a family. I'm telling you, Sally, the greatest tragedy of my son's life was the loss of your daughter.
Hey!
Hey, am I interrupting?
No. Come in. Actually, I've been wanting to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, so, is it true?
Oh, about me modeling the Ambrosia collection? Yeah, afraid so.
All right, that's great.
You
Look,
think so? Really?
Yeah, I'm just surprised we never thought about using you before.
Well, probably because everybody still thinks of me as a kid.
Well, everybody except Deacon.
Even he has his moments.
I thought this was his idea, though.
No, actually, it was Whip's.
Whips?
Yeah, Amber thought he was crazy at first. So did I.
Yeah, well, he can be persuasive.
And persistent. The guy wouldn't let it go. That's probably how he got Mom to fall in love with him. Oh, God, there I go again. Queen of sensitivity.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You do seem to be handling it really well, though. This whole new romance happening right under your nose.
Well, I knew that your mother would move on.
Yeah. I just kind of hoped it would be with you.
Well, there's no going back for us.
So what do you think of Whip?
Honestly,
Yeah, of course.
I feel sorry for him.
You feel sorry for Whip?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think he's falling in love with your mother more and more every day.
And that's bad?
Well, it wouldn't be if she were in love with him.
But you don't think she is.
Do you?
Well, she says she is. I can't imagine her lying about something like that. Maybe you can.
Look, your mother never lied to me, okay? She believed everything she said 100% at the time. But you know, there's one thing about your mother. When she falls in love, and I mean really in love, she can't hide it, at least not for long.
Well, if she were in love with Whip, she'd have no reason to hide it.
It's true. And yet I don't see any chemistry. Do you?
There's something. I don't know. It's kind of like they're growing on each other.
That's not how your mother falls in love. It's more of an explosion, an earth-shattering revelation.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that doesn't sound like her and Whip. You don't think they're gonna make it, do you?
I wish I could say otherwise for the baby's sake.
Well, now, see, the baby's why I think they have a chance. Not that I have any first-hand experience with this, but being pregnant, carrying a life inside of you, it's gotta change the way you look at the father. He's given you this incredible gift, and the two of you share something no one else will ever be part of. I mean, what a powerful bond.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I hope so. I just want to see Mom happy, finally. And I want this little baby to grow up with his father.
Brooke, you gotta stop listening to this guy's crap. This guy has got an agenda a mile long.
What's your agenda, Brooke? What really matters to you the most? Your children. I'm not just talking about Rick and Bridget. I mean this child, too. You've got to protect them. I mean, you can't count on him. Look at him, busting in here to beat up your lover.
Lover? What, I'm sorry, what are you, delusional?
Thank you very much for driving the point home, Deacon. He cannot be trusted. He has no self-control when it comes to you.
Oh, that is such bull. Brooke, baby, what have I done for the last 5 months but hold back?
I hardly call following her back to the doctor's office holding back, Deacon. Wait a minute, did something happen there?
No.
What happened? You didn't do it right there, did you?
No.
But you came damn close, didn't you?
That's none of your frickin' business what we did. Brooke, this little weasel, he's not your friend. He's not your confidant. He's a grade A, class 1 hustler who's extorting you. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but weren't you the guy who's gonna tell Bridget yourself?
You know what? I'm not going to be the person to tell Bridget the truth. You are. Maybe she'll just pick up the phone one time and she'll hear the two of you declaring your undying love. Maybe she'll walk in on the two of you in bed.
All right, that's enough.
Or maybe it might be something a little crueler than that, Brooke. You know, just a slow, sneaking suspicion that eats away at her little by little until that beautiful girl that you raised turns into an angry, bitter woman who will trust nobody or anything ever again.
Oh, stop it!
That's enough. Shut up!
You know what? I can't stop it, Brooke, and Deacon won't. It is up to you. You have got to cut him loose.
How am I going to do that? He's married to my daughter and we work together.
Those are cop-outs, and you know it. You want to be close to him. You live for those stolen moments, but you are playing Russian roulette with Bridget's life. You know what? If you can't stop, if you don't have the strength, then just sit her down and tell her the truth right now. It'll be kinder in the end, because Bridget's going to find out one way or
Find
another.
out what? What's going on?
So, I gather from what you've been saying that I should just forgive and forget. Wouldn't that be convenient for you?
Well, it'd be a lot better than all this misdirected anger. Why don't you set your sights on the right person?
I don't need to. I've got the right person in my sights right now.
No, you're just angry at everyone. You're angry at the whole world. You're angry at fate, at God, at everything, everyone.
Macy's death was not an act of God or fate.
No, it wasn't. It was the result of the behavior of one person and one person alone. The person that drove up to the cabin, waved those divorce papers in her face, and pushed her right over the edge. It wasn't me. It wasn't Thorne. It was Brooke. And that is where your anger belongs.
Bridget, how many times I gotta tell you not to barge in on people like that?
I knew you and Mom weren't alone anymore. Somebody said they saw Deacon come in. What were you guys just talking about?
It's really not very important, Bridget.
It sure sounded important. It also sounded like you're hiding something from me. Deacon?
Yes, Deacon, why don't you explain it?
Okay, all right. Bridget. Look, baby, it's this modeling thing, you know, the Ambrosia line. Your mom's got some concerns.
What? You said you were all for it.
Well, I just had second thoughts.
After talking to Deacon?
I'm not sure you know exactly what it involves.
Mom, I've grown up in this industry. I watched you model for years. Of course I know what it involves.
Honey, you have school and a husband, and it's up to you and Deacon to make sure that your marriage is a top priority.
So what, are the three of you in here talking about my marriage and how it's not a top priority for me?
Well, that's not really what I meant.
If you have a problem with me, you tell me, not my mother.
Bridget, I don't have a problem.
But you just don't think I can do this?
Look, you know, let's not even discuss this, all right?
Oh, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, end of story. That's good.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
No! Deacon, I want you to be honest with me. I want you to tell me how you really feel about things, because right now, my mother has a better idea than I do. Which is not the way it should be between husband and wife.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
No, Mom, you don't have to apologize. It's not your fault. Deacon and I just... we need to spend some more time together. This new job has been kind of all-consuming, and there's not much left for me. I don't want you to worry, okay? Because we're both totally committed to this marriage.
You know what? Speaking of work, I think Deacon and your mom have some more to do. So why don't we give them a few minutes? They have some big decisions to make. And the sooner they make them, everybody can get on with their lives.
Bridget.
It's okay. I'm not mad. I just miss you. Bye, Mom.
Bye, honey.
Brooke, we can't have these conversations here anymore. I mean, that's obvious, and I'm sorry for going to the ultrasound. It was stupid. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Deacon. I'm so sorry.
Brooke, you can't listen to what we're saying.
No, he's right.
No, he's not.
Deacon, he's right.
Have you really forgotten what Brooke did to your daughter?
Of course not.
Well, then let's focus the anger where it belongs. Brooke, not me, not Thorne. I can hear her that night at the cabin. Just as surely I would be willing to bet you $1 million. She said, Macy, I'm so sorry. He doesn't love you. He doesn't want you. He loves me. He wants me. I'm not saying that she wanted that car to crash. I'm not saying that she wanted your daughter to die. It wasn't intentional. But then it's never intentional when it comes to Brooke. It's always just kind of happens when she follows her heart. I'm so sick of that phrase. Well, here we are. Who'd have thunk it? Two people who have something in common. We both hate Brooke. So what do you say? Why don't we just be allies instead of enemies?
Oh, Stephanie, I can't be allies with you.
Why not?
Because I have nothing left to fight for, that's why.
That's not true, Sally. How about a sense of justice? How about keeping it from happening to someone else? Because someone else is going to have their heart broken. Broken beyond repair. Because Brooke doesn't change. Someone's going to be terribly, terribly hurt.
I thought I could do it, Deacon. I thought I could be around you and be strong.
Honey, you're doing so good. Bridget doesn't suspect a thing.
She does. She knows that something's wrong. You're not there for her in the marriage. Your focus is on me and our child.
What do you want me to do? You want me to just stop caring? Because I can't do that.
I can't either. I keep trying. But my feelings just keep getting stronger and stronger. And today in the doctor's office, I almost let you make love to me.
But we didn't.
Not that time, Deacon. But if I stay...
Wait a minute. What do you mean if you stay? What are you talking about?
Megan, I need the jet.
Come on.
Yes, immediately. I'm going to Paris.
No, Brooke, no. You're not going to Paris.
What else do you want me to do?
Stop. Just think. Just think about this, okay? Please.
That's all I do. All I do is think about you. Day and night. And I can't do it, Deacon. I can't be around you and not want it.
And not want what?
Don't.
Please, come here. Let me just hold you. I just want to hold you.
I can't do it. I can't stay here. It feels too good to be in your arms. Deacon, please, just let me go, please.
Not yet.
Oh, no. Whip was right. He's right. It's inevitable. Bridget is going to find out, and she's going to hate me. And I couldn't live with myself.
Can you live without me?
I'll have to. I'll have your child.
Is that gonna be enough? Is it? I don't think so. You need me, Brooke. And I need you. Do you hear me? I need you.
Coming soon, Brooke is addicted to forbidden love,
You're the one.
Can't be. You are married to my daughter.
and she's got to break the habit.
I won't let you go, not even for Bridget. She's your daughter. She'll understand.
Now, can she fight the temptation
I want you here. In my life, in my bed.
Did you understand that?
on The Bold and the Beautiful?